Hi everyone, it's Cherise. Today's tutorial is about how to design or how to create beautiful compositions of a hand-lettered quote step by step. So before we get started, here are some tools you will need. A paper or a sketchbook, a pencil and eraser, ruler, fine liner or black pen, and coloring markers. You can find all these supplies on the video description. The first step after you have chosen your quote is write it down and look at the words to establish a hierarchy. Here I'm writing the quote, "Allow your passion to become your purpose" by Gabriel Bernstein, and underlining all the words I want to emphasize. This way, it helps to make the piece easily understood. Next step is to build your composition by deciding what format to use, whether a square, portrait, or landscape, and start with a few sketches on how your quote will look. So for this piece, I'm going for a portrait format. Experiment with different layouts by trying different angles for each word, either slanted, wavy, curved, and so on, while making sure the words you want to emphasize are bigger than the others. Now with all these layouts, look at each one and choose which you would like to go for. For my piece, I chose the third option for this quote. Roughly sketch your composition to the final size. I directly sketched this on the sketchbook, but having a tracing paper can also be helpful. When sketching, draw the middle sections of the paper first so you will get equal margins. I always start sketching the middle letter of the word first, going outwards. When choosing what font to use, you will want to pair fonts with contrast. For example, here I went for a bold, modern serif typeface for the words passion and purpose. A sans serif font for the words allow and become and are smaller than the passion and purpose. Then a monoline cursive font for the least important words like your and to. Later on, we'll be adding some decorations or details to fill in the white spaces. I will be using a fine liner for the cursive font and these Crayola Supertips for coloring. Playing with colors will be visually louder and powerful than light and dull tones. For the words allow and become, I will be using the sun yellow color. For passion, it has to be red because red is the color for passion, and purple for purpose. Choosing the right colors can also help convey the emotions and mood you want the readers to get from your piece. The words you're into are in simple cursive font using a black fine liner, and I also flourished these letters a little to make it somewhat aligned or in the same length with the other words. I'm also going to add a drop shadow to the words passion and purpose to kind of add a floating effect to the words. Instead of using the gray Crayola Supertip, I ended up using this Sakura Koi because it's less intense than the Crayola Supertip. Finally, using lighter colors, we're going to add some details or decorative elements on the white spaces. These are just some swirls or flourishes and dots. You can totally get creative on this. And that is it for this tutorial. I hope this was helpful, especially to those of you who are wanting to learn or try designing a quote or just lettering in general. Just remember to take it step by step and don't rush. Your piece will turn out just fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you'd love to see more lettering or calligraphy videos on this channel. And I will see you on my next one. Bye!